Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. I'm so happy to see you here today. If you enjoy practicing English speaking with me, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our new videos. Today, we have a very special story to practice together. The title of our story is My First Time Cooking a Special Dish. So, get comfortable, listen carefully, and repeat after me. Let's get started. When I was younger, I always loved eating delicious food, but I never really thought about how the food was made. Cooking seemed difficult and a little scary to me. I would watch my parents cook, but I never tried it myself. One day, I decided it was time to change that. I wanted to make something by myself. Not just any food. I wanted to cook a real special dish. After thinking for a while, I chose to make saugt spaghetti carbonara. It's a simple Italian dish, but it looked so fancy to me. I started by searching for a good recipe online. I read the instructions carefully, step by step. I made a list of all the ingredients I needed: eggs, cheese, spaghetti, bacon, black pepper, and a little garlic. It sounded easy, but I was still a little nervous. The next morning, I went to the supermarket. I walked through the aisles looking for everything on my list. I felt like a real chef preparing for a big meal. When I got home, I laid out all the ingredients on the kitchen counter. I double-checked the recipe one more time before starting. First, I boiled a pot of water for the spaghetti. While waiting, I cut the bacon into small pieces. It wasn't easy. The bacon was slippery, and my hands were shaking. I told myself to stay calm and take my time. After the bacon was ready, I cracked 2 eggs into a bowl. I added grated cheese and mixed them together. The kitchen smelled wonderful, a mix of cheese, bacon, and garlic. I could feel my excitement growing. When the spaghetti was cooked, I drained it and added it to the pan with the bacon. I quickly turned off the heat, just like the recipe said. Then I poured the egg and cheese mixture into the spaghetti. I stirred everything fast, trying not to let the eggs scramble. At that moment, I realized cooking was like a little dance. Timing and focus were everything. Finally, I added a pinch of black pepper and a sprinkle of extra cheese. My spaghetti carbonara was ready. I couldn't believe it. It actually looked like the pictures I had seen online. It smelled amazing, and I was so proud of myself. I carefully plated the food and sat down at the table. The first bite was incredible. It was creamy, rich, salty, and comforting. I smiled to myself and thought, wow, I actually made this! Of course, it wasn't perfect. The pasta was a little too soft, and maybe I added too much cheese. But for my very first try, I was really happy. Cooking wasn't as scary as I had thought. It was fun, creative, and rewarding. After that day, I started cooking more often. I tried new recipes, experimented with different flavors, and learned new techniques. Sometimes I made mistakes. Sometimes the food didn't taste great. But every time, I got a little better. Looking back, I'm glad I took that first step. Trying something new, even when it's scary, can lead to amazing experiences. Now, cooking is one of my favorite hobbies. It brings me joy, and it allows me to share happiness with others. So, if you ever feel nervous about trying something new, remember my story. Be brave, be patient, and enjoy the process. You might surprise yourself with what you can do. Great job, everyone! Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned something new. Remember, the more you practice speaking, the more confident you will become. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends who are also learning English. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell me, what special dish would you like to try cooking someday? I'd love to hear your stories too. Keep practicing, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.